back to Live with Loyalty. Today, I know I'm a little late, but I'm gonna talk about the Camari Q&A. Um, just speak on some of what was on there because I couldn't watch the whole thing, and I just wanted to stop. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. This is Camari's Q&A. She was asked, do you have a boyfriend or a crush? You know, it was filled with laughter. She is a girl, and you know, sometimes you're gonna like people but that don't mean that you're gonna go after that or anything like that. But she is a girl, just like a guy has crushes and a little boy has crushes. That's a reasonable question. Okay, so what is the other question? Who is more strict? Camari says her mother. Whew, okay. Sometimes I don't see that, but maybe it's something hidden there. But okay, if she says so, yeah, okay, because she is a child, and even no matter how grown a child could be, act or whatever, you still have to respect the kids, but also her mother is in the video, the one asking the questions. So when I speak on her, that's different, but out of respect for the child, because her age says she's a child no matter how she acts. So she said, let's see. What Kamari mom asked, what do you dislike about your mom or your dad? Kamari was like, yeah, OCD for one, and then for two, she was like, when you get upset or you get mad, you're mad at like everybody, and if your child sees that, you probably need to change that. But I do think that we all seem to get that way sometimes, and even if we have to step out and come back in and be like, okay, I gotta say something, just go outside, try to calm yourself down, but that just lets you know she is seeing things. You as parents have to open up your eyes, and you have to see that she's seeing things. My whole thing is with this is that, when Kamari speaks, I'm hearing what she's saying. Yeah, I hear her mama in the back and how much she doesn't play, whatever. But you could not play about your child a lot, but children still are going to get into stuff. You could teach your children right from wrong, and they still get in stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a perfect parent. I don't know what Nike is trying to prove. Like, you're being like CJ, like, you want to be a perfect parent, but there's no perfect parent, period. But you definitely have to keep watch on your child, so of course she's gonna act different from what she was in Gary and in Las Vegas, because that's seriously what she did when she came back and forth when y'all were in Gary, and she came in to Las Vegas when CJ and Royalty was together. She act totally different, So, but with her dad, she says that she does not like it when he believes everything that everybody say, and him being messy, and when someone tells him something and they like don't tell anybody. Even the viewers knew that. You know, you can't tell him nothing. And yes, it is his motive, his plan to believe lies. You know, the whole situation, everything that he's doing is built off lies. So of course it's not surprising. It's definitely not surprising to her child or their child. It's definitely not surprising to us, because we the viewers, we see it. We see straight, like I said, we see straight through the bull crap. We see straight through the bull crap. And I feel like Camari is around a whole lot of bull crap. You know, that energy rubs off on her sometime, and they need to change it. They need to think about her, not theyself. The energy needs to be changed. She doesn't need to see these things. She doesn't need to hear what's going on around there. And you know what? Let's get to that part. You know, when she was asked about being friends with Nation, she was like, how y'all don't know we aren't friends? You know, which, I mean, I like that about her, what she said, how you don't know, because keep that sacred, because it's enough junk going on between the two families to continue on talking about it. You know, we just let them be friends at school, because we know nothing more at this point is gonna happen, as far as we know. You know, if it does, kudos to y'all. But also, her mother asked about, she said, how would she feel about talking to the other kids on the other side? And she was like, you know, she'll feel right, but why do y'all call it the other side? I mean, and her mama truly explains, like, from the incident that happened in the street, like, for her and Royalty fight. Like, man, you fight people all the time. This is another mother of, you know, your child, her siblings. You know, her dad has children by. Like, don't know how, but I can honestly say too much damage has been done. That's what I can say. You know, because it's just too much damage. And the man of the house is the leader. It really makes it hard for these children to get along because of him. And then Nike, she comes together with him and agrees with him. You cannot hold people up in their wrong and then want good results from it. That's not right. And you have to make your child understand the reason why that all this is going on, the reason why Nation is the way she is, the reason why, as Nike say, the other side don't want to talk to them or be around them. I mean, Nation, this young girl, both of them they grew up with each other. Like, they were close. And CJ and everyone else around Camari messed that up. And how do you not see it? Y'all are not telling her the truth. You are telling her, you know, making it seem like it's all the other side. Allow her to know the truth so she can see why this is going on. Because if it was on the other foot, Camari would not want to be Nation's friend either. Or she would not want to talk to them either. Because Camari said, this is what Camari said. She said that I'm 10 toes down for my mom and my dad. Okay? That's every child that has a mother. You know, I'll be like that with my mother. I'll be like that with my father. You know, I'm 10 toes down for them too. You know, but she's not, allegedly, I don't know if she's not understanding what's going on around her or what. But she needs to understand that it's not Royalty and her kids' fault. She need to look at her dad. That's who she need to look at. because they're asking these questions and want to hear the answers to know what Camari is about to say. Why don't you explain to her why they're feeling that the other side is feeling that way, as you say? Tell her why. I understand you don't have anything to do with it, Camari. We all understand you don't have anything to do with it, but at the same time, you have been showing signs that, you know, you understood what was going on from when y'all was throwing that little stuffed animal or toy, whatever y'all were doing, and saying like you hate royalty, and how y'all was throwing that. You know, you gotta understand that's like a hate thing. You know, that's what I'm saying about your parents' energy. Because CJ right there holding the camera, laughing, making a joke out of it, a mockery out of it. That type of stuff is what I'm talking about. Your energy rubs off on your kids. What you do rubs off on your kids. She is old enough to understand exactly what's going on. Be man enough and woman enough to be like, look, your dad did this, I did this. You feel like you ain't did nothing. This type of stuff will continue to go on. If both of you parents feel like you never did anything to hurt that other side, when that other side ain't do nothing but try to just move on with their life. And if they could have moved on with their life, Camari could have been in their life. It would have been better. But y'all motive is totally different. Y'all motive is to hurt the other side. Tell her that. Be real with her and tell her that. Because if she don't know by now, anyway, you know, I'ma say it. Y'all tell her the truth about what y'all got going on, and how y'all keep plotting on these people like that. How y'all keep plotting on the other side. And yes, you are. Yes, you are. And it's another thing that was interesting to me that Nike said. She said she was reading from the questions that everybody was asking on the internet, which some of it really sounded like her, but I mean, they people, so they gonna probably sound like them. She was saying someone called Camari and her little brother, you know, the R word, and I'm just like, when did that happen? I never heard that. You know, I never heard that, but definitely that is not right to do if somebody did that. Why would somebody call your children that? Like, I never heard that, you know, so excuse me, I don't know if she's making up things or what, but me, honestly, I ain't with that right there. You don't talk about a child like that, you know. Yeah, but if her and Camari, Nation and Camari are cool at school and cordial at school, that's good. That makes everything go smoothly at school, you know, for them. You know, no trouble at school, girls. Please, no trouble at school. Just keep it cool, because you once were sisters, you know. Keep it cool. Like, Camari, like you say, the parent, you know, and that situation has nothing to do with y'all. So please don't ever bring parents up. Don't even talk about that subject. When you're at school, you talk about your subjects at school. You talk about your dreams, you know, because that's basically all y'all gonna probably be able to do is talk in school. And I mean, that's a big step. That's a big step compared to what the other side has been dealing with Royalty and her kids have been dealing with, and that they should not have been dealing with at all. So Camari was asked by her mother or the people on the internet or whatever, did she like Gary, or she, what she like about Gary, what she like about Las Vegas. And I can understand, I can feel her when she says she like Gary. She love Gary. That's where she's from, of course. And everybody do her there because, like she said, it's very small, but and it's a lot of black people, but she loves the mixture of the cultures that's in Las Vegas. And I'm that type of person too. I do like the mixture of the cultures. Like that is you learn something new. You get to know people in the different ways, how different people act and how they talk. You can learn some things being around different people, and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You still love your black people, but sometimes you gotta grow. You gotta get out there and you gotta learn different things too. So let's see what else. Yep, like I said, she said she was going to stand behind her mom and her dad. And I also heard Nike in the background saying that the internet make things worse. No, honey, your baby father make things worse when he comes onto the internet. Whether that's Instagram, whether that's YouTube, he makes it worse. You probably want to talk to him about that, because none of this would be coming to y'all's way if he would just shut up and stop all the negativity on screen and off screen. You probably want to talk to him, but once again, you're going to take his side. And this is why a lot of people around CJ is being this yes type of person, and that's not good. That's not good. Don't sit on the internet, Nike, and try to act like that you're this woman that I don't play this, I don't play that. I'm quite sure everybody that's a mother, for real, don't play about their kids. But I don't understand how you take it so serious with CJ and his lies. And he telling lies. Because I know you ain't no dummy. I know you're not a dummy. Okay? So I know he tells a lot of lies. But it's the fact that it's not on you or anybody else around him. You don't care about it. It's not your business, but you insert yourself in a lot of stuff. That's why you're talked about on the internet. You insert yourself, and you're on the internet, CJ's on the internet, Camari's on the internet. So what did you think was going to happen? Just like Camari said, she pays no attention to it. Like, I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. But is this girl smarter than y'all? Two parents. Like, you're getting upset about if you would have heard her say something wrong. But what about the stuff that you and CJ do wrong? Should she get upset about that? Should she say something about that? Will you listen? Like y'all want her to listen to y'all? I'm just saying. You probably want to ask yourself a few questions, because y'all do these Q&As and you don't want anyone to say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? If you talking, we talking. If you talking, we talking. If you do a video, we gonna do a video about it and we gonna talk about it. That's your job, right? That's our job. So don't get mad at the internet for what we say. I'm not finna sit up here and lie on you. But I can tell you one thing: you can stop acting like you could beat everyone in the world. That's crazy to me. Like, how do you just think you're a mother? You sitting up there acting like you could beat everybody on the internet. Everybody on the internet gets talked about. You're not the only one. And it's more stuff than came out. You gonna get mad at that too? Or be like, F them. I know who I am. You can't be mad about everything. And if your child mess up, you done it too. You messed up. Your mama gave you chances and said, fix it. Don't do it anymore. These parents kill me. Stop coming on here acting like you're perfect. CJ, he act like he's perfect. Nike act like they're perfect, but y'all know y'all not. Y'all know y'all not. That's why y'all got these evil hearts, because you're acting like you're so perfect. Like, I'm this strict parent. If that child is as good as she says she is on that now, why are you so strict? Because it don't look like you really strict on her. Like, you gonna say behind the scenes, I'm this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Please. Child, I see you think about you more than you think about her. Like, come on now. Like, it just gets on my nerves. But anyway, that's the end of that, of Camari's Q&A. And next, Camari is she said she's gonna do a Q&A and put her mom and her dad in the hot seat. But, I feel like Nike, she probably would say a little truth, but just a little truth. I don't think CJ is gonna be truthful at all. He's gonna come on there sounding professional like he does every day, every time on his videos. It's exhausting. You talk too much. Please don't talk over Royalty, because we want to hear exactly what she had to say or the lies she had to tell. So please answer the little girl questions. Answer her freaking questions. Y'all have nothing to hide. Answer them. And I'm out. Bye.